another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear, all these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, found my place.
All right, welcome in, Anonymous, Sweet Star. Good to see you guys. Tonight, at least at the beginning of the stream, it ought to be pretty entertaining. I am clicking buttons and nothing's happening. Show you where I'm at currently. I'm on my way out deep, 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 deep. And let's see. There's the bubble over there. Going to be heading out over in this area. But on the way, I had a place bookmarked that somebody had given me or I'd seen. I didn't know exactly what was here. So I Googled it to see. But I had previously had a bookmark that meant to me that it was something I wanted to see. And it turns out that there are two Earth-like worlds kind of orbiting each other or something in close proximity called Cupid and Psyche or something. It's previously discovered, of course, but I just thought since it was on the way, I thought I would divert a little bit and we'll go see what it looks like. I have not looked at this system other than I looked at the system map. Wouldn't show that. I do need to FSS it a little bit or something. I probably don't have to, but let's see. Anything exciting here? Looks pretty normal except for right here.
Calling out our name.
It's not telling me any information because I haven't FSS'd it, so I don't know which. I assume it's these two. Those are Earth-like moons. I've never seen Earth-like moons before. So let's get busy with the FSS. Well, let's get into Super Cruise first, and then we'll see what we got here. Could be interesting, though. Hopefully it'll be photogenic. Don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight. Could be a long time. After I'm done here, I will set the carrier for its next waypoint and check out some systems on the way. Did the same thing last night. I did find an Earth-like last night, but didn't find a lot of life. But we're a little bit below the galactic plane for this system. So maybe we'll find something good on our way back up to meet or whatever the carrier route is. I don't have enough. Well, I got enough fuel to get to the final thing I wanted to go visit, but I probably won't take the carrier that entire way. It's like 57,000 light years, so we would not have enough fuel to get back. So let's see what we got here. Oh. Guess we need to honk. 26 bodies. Shouldn't take too long, right? Moons? No moons. Didn't even notice there were two stars here.
The galaxy breathe. Every comet, every sunset.
Oh, there we
This is
go.
interesting.
Meets
An
mapping
Earth-like planet.
criteria.
I guess we should stick around.
High value body. Non-locked body with fast rotation. Body
Okay,
eight.
there they
This is
are.
interesting.
Meets
An
mapping
Earth-like planet.
criteria.
They're orbiting
I guess we should
each
stick
other.
around.
High value
That's
body.
interesting. Well, we'll be going there for sure to check them out.
Body AP.
There is some
Carbon
life
dioxide
here also,
atmospheric landable. Landable and
but I
terraformable.
probably won't investigate them. And since this place has already been mapped
High-value
and
body.
everything,
Body 8D. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
where you at?
Landable and terraformable. Landable with atmosphere. High value body. Body 8A.
Two Earth-likes, though. I don't know if I've ever
High-value
been in a system that had two Earth-likes. Been in a system that had 3 water worlds and stuff, but I'm not the first one to discover this. But again, it was on the way and it's cool and unique. I often do that. I will go long distances just to see something I've never seen before, even if I didn't discover it. I mean, I like to discover things, of course, but some things are just so pretty you want to go see them yourself.
Warning signs flash red and bright. But
You can say, I was there, I've been there.
systems unknown scares alive.
Body 7DA.
Every pulse racing to
Nested moon.
That's like one of the places I want to go. It's already been discovered, but it's got Fonticula fluctus there. I've never seen that. And I know that there are some that's been discovered much closer to the bubble than 57,000 light years. But,
Body
hey,
6.
I'm going out this way
White ring.
anyway, and this gave me an excuse to go this direction. So,
deep inside.
Body 3. Rings landable body.
that's interesting. Huh. Doesn't have bands. Guess it's not a gas
Body
giant.
5. High value body.
Pirates on the radar screen.
Almost done here.
Quick to jump, stay clean and lean. Thrusters max and weapons hot. Diving through an asteroid lot. They won't catch this shit today. Already plotted my escape. Born
Body 6A. Shepherd Moon. System discovery complete.
Alright, let's look at
First
that
body
system
to
map
map is
again
8B.
now. I think it's a little more detail or information. Huh, yeah, that's them. And they're moons. That's pretty cool. Let's go see. I've never seen an Earth-like moon before. Of course, that's a gas giant. I mean, how big are those puppies? Those things, I guess since it's a gas giant, they could be kind of large. That's a pretty good size. That's actually, radius. That's, huh. Alright, let us go see. Might end up mapping them, even though I won't be the first person to map them, but alright. Ads are running for another minute. You won't miss anything. It'll take me that long to get there. Then I'll be taking some pictures. Lots of stars here, though. I'm going to pass fairly close to the core on my way to the other side. Now, the picture I saw on EDSM of this place, I posted that picture on Discord. Both of these planets were quite visible and close together to each other in the picture. In the angle, but they were both, you know, it's a good picture. Hope I can get something as good. Yeah, there they are. Look how close together they are.
Each pulse, a promise I will outlast. I'm not looking back at the stars behind. The dark is honest and I walk the line. You can't see what I've seen. You wouldn't know how it feels. Each mile, each thrill.
Where's the sun at? Is it behind me? Come on, this one a little bit. It's pretty cool looking. Wow, look at that. We can get closer though. Wish I could say I discovered these things, but I didn't. I wonder if I can get in between them a little closer. Brush dust from forgotten moons. Wow. Sun fire in a silent skin. Every echo unbroken tune. It remakes me. The sun's gonna be behind me again. Let's see what we got here. Call me home, but hearing nothing, I make roads my own. No one else at the helm, standing steady in the search. 1,000 worlds overwhelmed, but still I chase the urge. I've carved my name in the cold unknown. With every landing I've made. That is cool. Never seen anything like that before in the game. Wow. I guess I should go ahead and map this, get it out of the way. Oh, it's been mapped already. That's a little short. Oh well. While the line between us grows wide, would you leave your ground astray? I'll map the other one also here in a minute. That's an interesting pattern, isn't it? Yet every leap I carry you.
Mapping complete.
Oh, this is interesting.
Next
An
body
Earth-like
to map
planet.
is 8C.
I guess we should stick around.
I've carved my name in the
Okay,
cold
let's
unknown.
target the other one.
I've made my mark.
Map it. Then we'll get some more pictures. This time I'll go full screen though. I didn't go full screen so for you guys to see the beauty here.
Down my aim, but out beyond your reach, I'm more than just a name. So let the star lines fade behind. I am the trail, I am the start. Curious cat with a restless mind and a relentless heart.
Mapping
Oh,
complete.
this is interesting.
No
An
more
Earth-like
bodies to
planet.
map.
I guess we should stick
Okay.
around.
Let me switch out to full screen. Pretty worlds, aren't they? Where is this ship? Lost my ship. That's cool. Let's try to duplicate the picture I saw on EDSM. Come more this way. See what we got here. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, it's nice though, isn't it, guys? That's an interesting surface feature down there. What's up with that? I wonder if I can get an eclipse. I think it's too close in size to get much. Oh well. I'm going to make another pass like that, but I'm going to shoot some video, so y'all bear with me a minute. When I do that, the music will disappear, my microphone will disappear and stuff. I just want the game. So if I'm real quiet, y'all bear with me a minute. I'll be here. I'm just gonna, if I can find the right scene, game only. Okay. I got what I wanted. I'm done. Got my video, got some pictures. Anything else exciting in this system?
Each jump you make through hyperspace ignites a fire in me. The way you chase horizons that no soul will ever see. Through asteroid fields,
Resist.
through the silence of the deep.
Okay, let's see what else is in this system that might be entertaining. Excuse me. Nothing there, nothing there. I don't see anything exciting. Alright, let me set the carrier up to jump. And we will paste the carrier. Dreamers who will follow close behind. So chart the void, my fearless friend. We shall begin our journey some more. Chopped off on Tritium. We are in D223. Next. Turn a little bit and head on. Okay. Now we got to see the planets there.
The dust kicks up like stardust.
Let me check my filter. Okay, we are on big jumps. Okay. I guess that's okay for now. good. Okay.
The nebulae embrace you in the colors pink and blue. While I sit here on Earth dreaming that I could be like you.
Let us go.
It's computer cataloging each moment.
My Earth likes. Can you imagine living on one of those and having that other planet?
I would be
I can only imagine you'd have huge tides in the first place, but the view would have to be really spectacular, wouldn't it?
He's a beacon for the dreamers who will follow close behind. So chart the void, my fearless friend. Let courage be your guiding star. The galaxy's your canvas now.
That is just spectacular.
Chart the void, command and true. The universe awaits your call. Every scan and every flight, you're riding home across it all.
All right, give it up. Let's get our Discovery scanner back up.
When the black holes
Press on.
to consume.
We were here. We conquered. Got pictures to prove it, right?
Rising through the dark.
And if you missed it, you'll have to see the VOD. I'd recommend coming to see something like that, though, in person. That is cool.
Jumping to next system.
I drift between the rocks tonight.
Maximum velocity.
My ship cuts through the dust and stone. The radar shows a million threats, but I keep pushing on alone. Each asteroid
And
could
it
be
show's over. That's pretty much all I had
Data
planned.
incoming.
From the normal exobiology search.
pulls me further out.
Oh, 27 bodies.
Life I chose.
Please let it already be discovered.
Past the edge of what
I don't have to map everything.
Here I stand when no one else would ever go. The stars are
Now, let's see first.
to find what lies
Nope.
beyond.
Really? Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. No more Earth likes.
Engines burn against the dark. The hull shakes with each narrow miss. A field of spinning metal death. But I was built for fights like this. The scanner picks up something new.
Maybe there'll be a green gas giant. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That would just
Whatever waits out there for me.
be wonderful.
Face the odds, however slim. Here I am, past the edge of what I know. Here I stand.
It's high metal contents, but no life. That's no fun. Yeah, I saw that there was one left. I missed it.
Lies beyond. They'll never understand back home.
Body B5. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
Possibly stratum tectonica or bacteria. We'll have to go check it out to see which one it is. I'm sure it's probably the bacteria, but you never know.
Deepest parts of night. Here I am, past the edge of what I know. Here I stand, where no one else would ever go.
And more.
The universe is calling me to find what lies beyond. To find what lies beyond.
Body BC1E. Argon atmospheric landable with life.
Bacteria.
Landable with atmosphere.
Stars stretch like highways, empty space ahead. Radio static fills the silence.
Okay. We want to go.
Another jump into the black. Another jump into the black. Fuel gauge
B5. It has one biosignal, but it's either bacteria or stratotectonica. So
feel on the scanner.
let's go and see which it is.
Another jump into the black. Another jump into the black. They said I'd never make it home. They said the void would take me. But here I am, still flying.
Ooh, that's a long way to go on a what if, isn't it? 274,000 light years. Well, y'all go get a cup of coffee. Gonna burn some fuel with this go dry, but that's okay. That way just for some bacteria. I'm not going to get it either if it's just a bacteria. Almost a third of the way.
Used to think the stars were far. Now they're just another stop. Every system
Used a bit of fuel.
makes me who I am. Another jump into the black.
Right. It's about a fifth of a tank of gas there.
Going where the maps run out, when no one else will go, beyond the edge of everything.
Hopefully, after all that, it'll turn out to be stratotectonic.
Another jump into the black. Another jump into the black.
It could be just a bacteria. I might get the bacteria just because I've come this far. I might as well get something. Pretty nondescript looking body.
Young ones, afraid of the dark. Now you sail through the infinite arc. Smoke keep beside you. Pause on the helm. Commander of worlds, master of realm. Stars call your name through the cosmic night. Every planet burns with ancient light. What you've become from what you once feared. The legend, the younger you never quite heard. From that small room to the captain's chair. From trembling hands to the void you dare. Rise beyond the atmosphere.
Okay. And as expected, it's the bacteria. But let's go get it anyway.
Every nebula you've crossed,
one this far is mapping it and stuff. Might as well at least get a first footfall, right?
Searching for. Remember when heights would make you freeze? Now you dance through asteroid seas. That curious cat knows where you've been. Through alien storms, through solar wind. Each landing zone tells the same tale of courage found when others
Re-entry
fail.
procedures
The
initiated.
child who hid becomes the guide who shows them all.
See what we got.
Nothing to hide. From that small room to the captain's chair.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
Hopefully it should be easy to spot. Cerebus' light colored greenish tint. It's this dark soil that ought to be easy to spot. Cerebus, I don't know. Oh, it's dead.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
And then usually it just pops right out in front of us. Let's see.
Today, would you believe the price you'd pay? The loneliness of distant suns, the weight of all the things you've done. But smoky purrs against your chest and reminds you why you left that small world for the great unknown to find
Aloha.
you've always owed. Beyond the atmosphere.
Redmond. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Are you on the island that has the volcano?
Young one, this is what you'll be, commander of infinity.
New codex entry. Bacterium cerebris, teal. Bacterium cerebris confirmed present. Base value 1.69 million. Minimum sample
It's
distance
only a new
500
codex
meters.
entry in this sector.
First
'Cause
partial sample
I usually
collected.
don't even go after the bacteria, but since I had to go 270,000 light seconds to see what was here.
Can't explain just what I feel,
Ah,
Minimum distance
but I
reached.
know that
You've
this
traveled
is
over
real.
500 meters
What's the
from
surf
previous
from?
sample.
Every night I look above, wondering what I'm
what's causing the abnormal surge?
There's something calling me.
50-foot waves. What? That's the ground there, Commander. 50-foot waves. That seems a little excessive.
Can you feel them falling?
Oh, I was trying to pull forward. Oh well.
There's a voice that's
50-foot waves. That's
space and time. Can you
some big waves.
yours calling? They're calling me.
Yeah, I could have got a lot closer. Oh well.
We're going higher.
Well, let me see if my hotkey works.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh, good. I got the new G5 suit from the CG. Checking out the night vision here.
Finding
It's
paths.
wintertime. We get 2 to 3 swell events. 2 to what? I didn't know it. Did not know that.
Drawing near.
I know they were having some massive waves in the Great Lakes, but
Second partial
Interesting.
sample collected.
Now I know just what to do.
are they someplace you get to view,
Should
or do you go to the trouble to go view it?
everything inside says so? Can you hear
I live 14 miles inland from the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. I'm sorry, and our tide is like a range of like 2 feet where I live, and we're behind a bunch of barrier islands, so we never get waves unless it's a hurricane. Looks like ads in 3 seconds, so
we're going higher?
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Racing past Mars, nothing can stop me now. Following stars.
Yeah, it's too bad. I don't know how long you've been watching it. The last system I was in had two Earth-likes orbiting each other. There were moons, too, of a gas giant. And it had two Earth-likes. Very cool. If you've never seen anything like that, I don't know if you can back up on Twitch. But it'll be on the VOD when I upload it later to YouTube, or you can watch the VOD later here on Twitch when the stream's over. It's worth seeing if you've never seen them. I had to see it with my own eyes. I didn't discover it. But it's on my route to where I'm going. I'm just heading out a long way from the bubble.
Sample collection complete.
And I noticed I had a bookmark for it. Someday I was going to go visit it. And I said, well, that's just almost right on my route. So I diverted slightly to come here and see it. Okay, we're done here. Let's see if I can figure out which keys do this. Might take me a couple of guesses here. Control Shift. Alt Shift K. Next system en route. Oh, I gotta turn voice attack on. I had this key map to map the next system en route. Why is voice attack not doing anything? Oh, it's not listening. Okay. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
No, it didn't. Get off the planet, try again. Next system en route. I found the hotkey for it. You might be able to just jump straight to it, okay, instead of going up you're out of orbit. Excuse me.
Nebulae of many colors.
Gotta get a good scoop too, because I burnt a lot of fuel. Like going 275,000 light seconds on the SCO drive.
Leaving system. Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Completing system scan. Stand by.
Searching for love.
19 bodies here though. I'm gonna get a good scoop though. So. Gold star.
Of space, I find my truth. Every planet, every star.
You like the ship's voice? That's from an HCS voice pack. I think that's Alpha. Roll call.
Ready and waiting.
I'm here.
Smells like stormtroopers in here.
I've got two of the HCS voice packs. HAL 9000 voice, yeah. I have a lot of voices, but I also have ED Copilot, which talks, but in my opinion, it talks too much. But who knows?
My soul takes flight.
Before I do this, has anyone been here? I don't mind if someone's been here before they've done the work. Nope, no one's been here. So, or if they did, they didn't map anything. sometimes you get lucky out in the black and somebody, especially they've done a honk and scoop or they mapped the system, but they did not go land on anything. Weren't doing exobiology or anything. That saves you the trouble of having to map it. You can still get a first footfall and the discovery bonus for exobiology if you find something worth doing. I'm Elite 5 in exobiology, and I do this pretty much just for the fun of it and the money now. I don't usually worry about things that the base value is like 5 million or less. Usually just ignore it with dignity. It depends though. I am not buying one with money. To me, the Caspian is a neutron star hopper and not a real exploration ship per se. It doesn't really give me any benefit in jump range. It may give me a little bit in normal jump range, but for exploration and stuff, other than for traveling, you don't need or even sometimes want a large jump range because you jump over so many things. Like right now, I'm jumping in. I'm traveling with my fleet carrier, and it jumps 500 light years at a time. So what I'm doing is I'm exploring in between the waypoints, but I'm taking big jumps. So it takes me 7 jumps to keep up with the carrier, and especially near the core here. I'm skipping over a ton of systems. If I wasn't, once I reach my destination, I'll switch to small jumps and look around, where the carrier park's at. I'm a long way from that, though. I'm in traveling mode right now. But, if you want to travel from like the Beagle Point or the Colonie or something, a big jump range, of course, is helpful. My Mandalay has about an 80 light year or so, 78, 84, something light year jump range, and that's fine. And when I jump 70 light years, especially near the core and stuff, you're jumping over literally thousands of systems.
System discovery complete.
There's no life here.
First body to map is 11.
But it certainly looks good. And when it comes out for in-game credits, I will certainly buy one and outfit it, engineer it and stuff. And give it a test and stuff.
Adjusting for jump.
From the reviews I've seen,
I hope you know what you're doing.
Despite what they say about the landing gear and stuff, it is a big ship, and you can't land in a lot of places that smaller ships can. Oh, you should do it. If you made it to Sagittarius A, you should have just kept going to Beagle Point. I've been to Beagle Point 6 or 7 times. I did a loop on purpose. Just one day I woke up and said, I'm going to do a loop around the galaxy. So I did a literal loop, 252,000 light years, over 3,000 jumps around the galaxy just to do it. But when I did that, I stopped off at Beagle Point again. And I didn't do a loop around the galaxy up near the core. I did it way out, I didn't see the count here while I was talking. 6, okay, well, that'll be quick. So you like to do a lot of exploration? My goal now is to find a green gas giant. It's my life's ambition.
Body 3.
Someday I will
Meets
find
mapping
one.
criteria.
I've been to
High-value
several, I
body.
just have never discovered one.
System discovery complete. First body to map is 3.
Nothing here.
The distance tries to win.
I see Hindsight 2020 has come online.
Message coming.
I'm sure you know him. Also in Hawaii.
But I'm never alone. Every signal sent becomes a path back home.
Leaving system.
When space gets quiet
I'll show you where I'm at in a second. Let me get this jump over with. I'm rude there.
by the stars we
I like exploration and exobiology for the money. And one of the things I'm going to stop off at, give me a scooper and I'll show you where I'm at,
Scanning.
is to see a particular of the rarest type of fonticula.
they said the voice
Yeah, he usually has a webcam up from the Geological Service or something up. One night I was there and it was erupting quite spectacularly.
leads others here.
Well, that's nice. Good. I offer all the time to give people rides out if they want to, spend a few days out and about. If I don't have a passenger, it doesn't constrain me, so I could be out a month. It just depends. I usually go back to the bubble if there's some event happening. I went back to the bubble just for that CG. Once I found out that the prize was a grade 5 Artemis suit. So I had to go get that. I'll show you where I'm currently at.
Space gets quiet, that's when I know we're all connected.
See the bubble back over there.
Supposed to know.
This is where I'm at now. Polonia's over here. I'm headed, I'm headed over this way. I won't take the carrier the entire distance here. I'll probably stop the carrier about here or so. But this is where the Fonticula fluctus has been discovered. It has been discovered other places, but I was coming over to this region anyway, and I'll make a day trip or something over here just to see it and get with my eyes on it and scan it, even though it won't be a first discovery or anything, but that way I can say at least I've seen it. I've never discovered it yet. I've found Fonticula segmentatus, which is the second rarest type of Fonticula, twice. So there's always a chance. But this type is only on a oxygen world. So oh, you didn't do you weren't in the CG? Well, when you upgrade your suit, yeah, I did fine for years with the basic, but the upgraded suit that they were given for the CG has night vision, extended sprinting, I think an extended battery. Oh hell, hang on, I might be able to tell you exactly what it has. Okay, it's got improved battery capacitor, night vision, increased sprint duration, and improved jump assist. The regular Artemis, okay, this is the grade 3 that I had, and it's just got the increased sprint duration, which means you can run longer. But this suit came with the as a prize for the community goal that just ended, where you had to go scan the blue trees. I don't know what benefit night vision is going to be that much, but hey, it was free. 18 bodies. Let's see what we got. Has anyone been here yet? Normally I don't take this long when I'm traveling and doing stuff. But since I'm traveling with the fleet carrier, I'm only doing 7 jumps, so between carrier stuff, I'll take my time a little bit. If I'm traveling, I don't do hardly any scanning. Maybe every 10 stars or something, I will stop and scan. So I just do hunk and scoops when I'm traveling without the carrier. When I'm like if I was going to Beagle Point or something without the carrier, I would and wanted to get there sometime this month or next month. I would be hunking and scooping. When I did my loop around the galaxy, I pretty much did that. I did hunking and scooping most of the time, but I would stop every 10th or 15th system and see what's there, unless I notice something cool.
Body B6.
Okay.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Meets mapping
Sulfur
criteria.
dioxide with one or two biological
Landable
signals
and
is almost
terraformable.
always either bacteria
Landable
or
with atmosphere.
stratum tectonica.
High value body.
I don't know if you use any third-party tools or anything, but I'm using a third-party tool called Elite Observatory Core. And I'll show you the output of that right now. And it's given. What happens with it is when you FSS something and it's got life on it, it'll give you a list of the possible types of life that occur under those conditions. Pretty much that tells you that there may be, it may give you a list of 5 items, but there's only 2 or 3 biological signals. So everything on that list won't be there, but whatever you find will come from that list. And that lets me very rapidly decide to say, there's nothing there that's worth it. So like when I'm doing stuff like on an argon or neon or methane atmosphere with a couple of biosignals, you'll hear me say, that's just cheap bacteria or fonticula. Because I don't need a third-party tool to tell me that. I know that. I know that a sulfur dioxide
Discovery complete.
with 2 biological
First body
signals
to
is
map is
almost
B6.
always bacteria and stratum tectonic in particular, but sometimes stratum cucumbus. They both pay very well. There. That's the screen that it's showing me with Elite Observatory's BioInsights output. There's some other tools that do that. SRV Survey does this also. But it's got one biosignal, so only one type of life is going to be there, but it's giving me 2 options, bacteria or stratum tectonica. And stratum tectonica is one of the highest paying things in the game. Well, I won't. Time is money. And if I can rapidly go, okay, there's nothing there worth more than $3 million base value, I won't even worry about it. In that length of time it would take me to go down there and find it and stuff, I can scan 2 or 3 other systems easily and find perhaps something of higher value and then move on. But I'll have to go here, but I will have to go surface map it to see if it's stratum or if it's the Cerebus bacteria. And in cases like this, the Cerebus, about 90% of the time it's the bacteria. Now sometimes you'll find it with Erebus bacteria, and about 60% of the time it's that. That kind of increases the odds of disease stratum tectonica. But 1 chance out of 10 or so, this is stratum tectonica. So we're going to go here and, what is that, B6? I clicked something, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. There, B6. Hopefully it won't be 252,000 light years. The last place I went to was 252,000 light years, and it's the same thing. It's either bacteria or stratum tectonica. It turned out to be the bacteria. That's what I just had scanned, so I will not do that again. If it turns out to be the bacteria, I'll just, move on. And of course, if it's the stratum, that's 19 million base values. That's 95 million with the discovery bonus. You made it. Elite Commander, you're the one who turned the impossible into... Oh, I've never found a green gas giant in the wild. That's not exactly true. I found one, but it was already discovered. but I visited many of them. And I've heard that it's pretty much winning the lottery. You have a higher chance of winning the lottery than you do of finding a green gas giant. But people have found them. So they're out there, just not in large numbers. And I figure if I... let's see, what did you say? Amount of exploration? I'll show you how much exploration I've done. So I'm Elite 5 in exploration, trade, and exobiology. What am I doing here? Codex. Ooh, I'm 50 weeks in game. That's almost a year playing the game, in the game, of actual game time. It's not letting me... Oh, stats, perhaps. Exploration. Visited 27, almost 28,000 systems. How far have we gone in hyperspace? Oh, 1.4 million light years. Well, they added exobiology finally. What to say about that? Made lots of money from exobiology. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not elite in combat yet, though. I'm almost elite in combat. I need to kill more pirates. That's about all I do in combat is kill NPC pirates and PvE. I have my own colonized system, and I finally got it to have tritium in sufficient quantities. I could fill up my carrier, and it's got a has-res with pirates, and that's all I need. That's all I really wanted was a system that I could call home that had pirates and had tritium. What do you like to fly in when you do exobiology or exploration? You have a Mandalay yet? I spent many years in my aspects. I felt guilty when the Mandalay came out and I switched to it. I spent a lot of time in Dante. Dante was the name of my aspects. This ship is called the Curious Cat. All my stuff is cat related. I have a bunch of cats. I'm a big cat fanatic. I never used my Anaconda for anything. I mean, I got it and I outfitted it and stuff, and I thought it was all cool. Then I got my Corvette. Man, and I lived in my Corvette. Not for exploration, but for like pirates and stuff. I love my Corvette. 'Cause I'm really sucky at fighting. But I've been doing a lot more in my Crate Mark II with some incendiary frags. And that's a lot more fun to fight in instead of steel clubbing the pirates in my Corvette. The Crate's a lot more fun, but it is what it is. Another system on my display. Yeah. Well, I got lucky because there was a terrorist attack on a station in Seoul, and it was burning. And so I did a shit ton of rescues of passenger, things from the burning station. Man, and you got really good credit for that from the Federation. And I racked up rank and stuff really fast, and that's how I got my Corvette pretty quickly. That was years ago. Let's try it with 2 and see if we get lucky. I have the engineered DSS probes, so they're really good.
Mapping complete.
And it's bacteria.
No more
Oh, well.
bodies to map.
Well, you know, I got on the AFK kick for a while and outfitted my Type 10 with a fighter and turreted lasers and stuff, and it was fun. That was back when I was working. I'm retired now, but I would set off. You know, I'd go to work, leave my Type 10 out all day, and I'd come home from work, and it would still be killing pirates. Most of the time, every once in a while, it got killed. Well, what happened is the fighter pilot got killed, and then the Type 10 got overwhelmed. But as long as the fighter pilot was alive, it was pretty good. You know, but you can only watch that for so long. And if you're trying to do true AFK and you're very tempted, if you're sitting there watching it, you're very tempted to grab the controls and turn the ship and do things. I would usually turn flight assist off and just start it rotating or something slowly, and then just let it sit there and spin slowly. But it worked out okay. Corvette actually would probably survive longer. I don't know though. Rebuy be a little bit more significant with the Corvette though. I don't really worry about money too much in
Jumping
game.
to next system.
I used to have many, many, many billions, but I donated so far $21.5 billion to the squadron towards the fleet carrier for the squadron. So I'm a little tapped out right now. I only have $1.5 billion or so in my pocket, and the carrier's only got just over $1 billion.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
So I need to go out. I can make $1 billion in about 2 or 3 days doing exobiology usually. Not really doing it the way I'm doing it now, but once I get serious, you know, and looking around, I can. 29 bodies here. This kind of blows chunks. Let's get away from that star. See if anyone's been here yet. Nope.
The screen show paths untried. My heart beats with the stars ahead.
Thanks for the follow. Is that TK Terrible? Appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 followers. I'm almost there now. I think it was like 475 or so last time I checked. This is what I have to be careful about. I would do this. Wouldn't even let it render because it's just a gas giant. But now I have to let them render to look at them to see if there's any green on them. And some of the green gas giants that are considered green gas giants can have very small sections of green. Easy to miss. I can't help but think, as much as I've done, I probably have. I mean, I could have found one and just not noticed it.
History changed, everything crystal clear. I'm racing past the
Oh, yeah, great. Are you in with Ocker 7? Let's see. Well, I've helped,
Ads starting
I've
in
helped
1
several
minute.
people. We don't need no stinking ads right now. Use that for a few minutes, but yeah, I've helped several people. Oh, that doesn't ring a bell. I need to know the commander's name because I usually just help out somebody that, you know, I've come across, and they'll say they're colonizing or building something. Oh, Bristol Boy. Oh yeah. And Bristol Boy and I go back a long way. Long time. I used to be a sugar daddy. Back when I was employed, and before I retired, I would buy a bunch of gift subs for people, and he was one of the people I would buy a lot of gift subs for. Good times, good times.
charts and maps mark where I've been.
I don't think he'd been streaming real long either. when we met. I'm not sure.
Body C1.
Always liked Bristol
Meets
Boy
mapping
because he,
criteria. High value body.
at least then, he was so energetic. Disappeared for a while. Then I found, I kept sending him pulse checks, and he would answer them every once in a while. I found out he had a baby. No wonder he disappeared for a while. Real life takes over. I told Bristol Boy too. I said when I build my tier 3 though, I'm gonna be calling in some favors. Well, it's debatable, but I'm actually gonna build a tier 3 though in my system.
Body of 6D.
I don't know how.
Dioxide,
Are you PK? Are you familiar with colonization and stuff?
Body of 6B.
We'll look at all the
Carbon
types of life
dioxide,
here in a minute. We
atmospheric
got quite a
landable with
variety of life to look
Has
at.
high biological value. Landable with atmosphere. Body of 6C. Carbon dioxide, atmospheric, landable with life.
Any stratum
Landable with
tectonica though.
Body of 6D. Carbon dioxide,
I'll be
atmospheric,
spending a few
landable
minutes
with
here
life.
just to find out what drops off
Landable
these
with
lists though.
atmosphere.
See if I effort these things or not. But getting back to the tier 3 is, right now my system is so built out, it requires 18 tier 3 credits to build a tier 3. I only have 10. And it takes 7 constructions to get 1 tier 2. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. I need 7 tier 2 credits to build something to get a tier, can't remember, but all I know is it was over, like, I'm going to have to do like 56 stations to get a tier 3 credit. And I don't have enough slots for that.
First body to map the
So I don't
C1.
know how, unless you can build a bunch, you get the credit and then destroy the stations and build some more and get the credit, assuming that it works that way. Where's my mouse cursor? Oh, yeah, it is. I may have to I got to find out from somebody that if I blow away a bunch of my stations, will that tier 3 prerequisite go drop back down to 12? It was at 12, and I was like going, I am almost there. I can do this. And then I built a couple more stations, and all of a sudden it jumped up to 18, and I was like, oh, I'm so screwed. I'm never going to be able to do that. Let me show you my... I think the ads are probably going to try to run here in a minute, though. But it takes 18 tier 3 points. I have 10. I have 14 available orbital sites and 18 ground-based ones. So I have 10 credits for tier 3 and 3 tier 2s. But I need 7 tier 2 credits to build a tier 2 station to get 1 tier 3 credit. So I need... So I need a lot. I'm going to have to build a lot of tier 2s to get enough points to get this. And I'm going to have to build 7 times
starting
that.
in 1 minute.
7 times the tier 2 things or whatever. I don't know. Some huge number of stations to get 8 more tier 3 credits. So I'm hoping if I blow away some of these installations or something, it will drop that requirement for tier 3s down to something manageable, and then I can rebuild things and reaccrue points again and stuff. Then blow them away, then get points for rebuilding them. But I gotta confirm whether demolishing some stations will actually lower that tier 3 requirement. You can see. Let's use that again. You can see that to build a tier 2. I need 7 tier 2 points, and I only have 3. right now to get 1 tier 3 credit. And if I wanted to build a tier 3, it takes 18 freaking points. I don't have a problem hauling things, as you probably know, but that's a lot. If I don't even know if it's theoretically possible. I mean, I could max out all of my site buildings, and I won't be able to, if I do that, I will not have enough points to build a tier 3. I have to blow away stuff. I have to be able to blow away things to do it, and then rebuild them. And that's assuming that the tier 3 credits prerequisite doesn't drop. And if by chance, once I blow away some stations, if that tier 3 prerequisite drops, that would make life so much easier. I mean, I've already got 10. So if I blew away like 6 stations or something, and maybe one of my tier 2s or something, if that prerequisite dropped back down to 12, that's doable. That's doable. But if it doesn't drop down, I don't know. Okay, there was a bunch of things here I need to look at. Oh, I know what it was now. I've already done this. Okay, we have a lot of life here. Okay, this one has 7 biological signals, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of life there. So all of these are going to be there. Now, there's 2 possible types of stratum, 2 possible types of this. The tubus is worth it. I'll go down for that for sure. And that's about the only thing. But Aliota is worth it too. So hopefully the tubus and Aliota will be in the same area. So now 6C though only has 5 bios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these is going to drop off, and usually what drops off is the concha. So we'll have to see. 6D, 4 bios, same things again. Several things are going to drop off that list. Same things again here. I may not do all these. Let's go to a 6B and see what's actually there. At least narrow it down a little bit. That's AB 6B. I tell you now, my soul's transport lives in the question, what if I? The void calls out with siren song, and I must answer. Now, if you missed it at the beginning of the stream, if you haven't ever seen them before, there's 2 Earth-like moons around this gas giant. So at the very beginning of my stream, if you watch the VOD later, you'll be able to see those. It's really cool. They're very close together too. I did not discover them. I just had this system bookmarked, and I'm on my way. I don't know how long you've been watching. So just explained this a while ago, but I'm on my way from the bubble back over here to over in this area. And there is a thing I want to go visit here. It's 57,000 light years from the bubble. And the Earth-like place, where this bookmark is, where they had 2 Earth-like moons. Well worth visiting. Just for the coolness of it. Why is it always default to the map view? I can't snooze that ad anymore. I just did it again. There's 2 Earth-like moons here. I'd never seen Earth-like moons before, so it was real cool to go there and see 2 of them. I didn't discover them, of course, but it was directly on my path to where I was going, and I said, I'm going to stop off there. Well, I saw the bookmark first, because I look at my path. I saw the bookmark, and I go, what's that bookmark? So I couldn't remember what it was. So I Googled it, and I said, oh, that's where those 2 Earth-like moons are. We're going to stop there for sure. I still don't have Okay, make sure I had to leave the observatory off the screen. But getting back to that tier 3, I really don't, I don't know. I don't have high hopes about it. And I just got a goodly amount of metals and tritium in my system. Enough tritium to fill up my carrier. And I've got enough right now. I can build stuff, but only having to go out of the system for ceramics and for CMM composites. I have everything else generally needed. Now, if I blow away some things, that might change, but I can live with the way it is, frankly. I mean, I don't need a tier 3. So I'm afraid to tweak it much more, because I had another station that had good metals. And I'm going to do a loop here. Had good metals, and I added like 1 or 2 little installations 2 or 3 planets away. So they were, if linked at all, they're weak links. And I lost my metals at one of the asteroid tier 2s. And I was like, what the hell? And it wasn't even close to it. So I'm afraid to mess with it too much, because I don't want to screw up my other tier 2 that has all the good stuff with the metals and the tritium.
Pushing through the dark, but something calls me forward, ignites this burning spark.
I would like to build another tier 2, so I probably will build a bunch of little ones again to get the tier 2 credits, so I can build a tier 2 and then blow away those little ones and just leave the tier 2. But I have to see how bad it screws everything up. I'll be really upset if I lose my tritium source. I worked hard to get that. There's a lot of luck involved, because I have no clue on how that stuff works. I just kind of figured extraction, industrial, and refineries would make it happen, and that's pretty much what I have. Mostly, I have some military and some scientific places, but it has worked out so far.
You ask me why I do this, why I risk it all each day, 'cause someone has to venture where the others turn away.
Alright, now nothing's going to drop off this list, so just keep trying to figure out where they're at. And the type of stratum,
Mapping
neither one of
complete.
them are worth my time
Next body to map is
to worry
C1.
about. But
Body of 6
I
feet.
do want the tubus for
Has high
sure.
biological value.
Wow. Oh, okay. Looks like the tubus and stratum are co-locating, so and hopefully the Aliota will also be there. So we'll go target the tubus and see what we get that's lucky. Yeah, I saw that. He just came out with some stuff not too long ago. And I'm going to have to message him and see if I can get him to answer the question. I've asked several people this. I mean, like you saw that I have a prerequisite. I need 18 tier 3 credits. My question is if I blow away the right stations, will that prerequisite number drop back down? Because the number of stations and everything has dropped down. If that's true, then it'd be possible for me to build a tier 3. More likely, at least. I know I won't get the materials back and things like that from the loss of demolishing those stations. But if the number of prerequisites for the tier 3 drops down, then I can build things, get credits, blow them away again, build things, get more credits until I get up enough credits, to build a tier 3. And that's doable. I mean, I can see that happening. So, I don't know. Okay, let's hope this stratum, I don't really care. I hope this tube is not hard to find, though. Looks like it's pretty localized.
And I'm winning every fight.
It's going to be one of those cases where the tubus is on top of flat parts of hills, plateaus.
Orbital rendezvous Rendezvous procedures initiated.
Hopefully there'll be Aliota in the area. And
My ship against the dark.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Leave traces in my heart. The void keeps calling out to me.
I had helped the commander the other day finish off his dodeck. Tier 3. He'd already hauled about 48% of it.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
But we did it one day. We finished it off, and I hauled 55,000 tons, and he did, I think, a total of 140,000 tons. And I did 55,000. But he'd had a whole day head start, so. And I just stumbled across him, and he was like, "I'm building my dodeck," and I said, "Hey, I got some time. I'll come over and help you." And if I'm in the bubble, I don't do a whole lot in the bubble unless. So, besides that, he's one of those people. When I do end up, if I do end up building a tier 3, I'm gonna say, "Hey, remember me helping you build your tier 3?" And someone like Ocker 7, I've helped build a lot of things. Anonymize is another person that's helped a lot of people build things. Oh, I thought that was something interesting. Rock. Some more stuff over there, though. There's some stratum green. Have we got the cheap or we got the good? And it's the cheap one. Oh well, we're here, so. There must be a pebble down there. This would be the 7.77 million one, I think. Because the expensive one has the pretty purple colors and stuff on it. Little flowers. These are different. Compete. I don't know how to say it.
New codex entry. Tubus compagibus. Gray.
Compagibus, yeah.
Tubus compagibus confirmed present. Base value 7.77 million. Minimum sample distance 800 meters.
Now that is not the HCS
Partial
voice
sample
attack,
collected.
voice pack talking. That's Bio Insights talking. It also does an overlay on the screen that you can't see it. Shows me the distance I have to go, the distance I've traveled, and how many samples I've accrued. By far the most helpful thing to me is the distance traveled. Tells you when you've gone a sufficient distance. This is nowhere nearly far enough. Gotta go 800 meters. This might be close enough. Let's see. Come on.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
I believe it when I see it. Let's see. Usually it's right, but
through silent space, born from the void, I find my place.
it works for me.
Distant suns burn beyond the edge. Nothing holds me to any pledge.
I haven't seen any Aliota yet, though.
Second partial sample collected.
Where the universe unfolds. I am void-born, child of empty.
It'd be so helpful if they would put that pulse module on your ship so you could send that exobio pulse from your ship. It's so helpful. Let's go back over this way and look around.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Cool if I could see any.
Nebulae cradle me in cosmic dust. The silence teaches what I always must. In the darkness between worlds, I am home, where the universe unfolds. I am void-born, child of empty space. Infinite
Great.
expanse, my heart's in.
All right, let's go check over there.
No gravity chains my wandering soul. I am void-born, the darkness makes me whole. Others fear the emptiness, the space
There's the
between.
stratum.
But I was made for moments when planets leave my sight. The void doesn't
That's
take
definitely
from
not
me,
Payless.
it
That
gives
must be
me
the
what I
executives.
need. Freedom in the
Very much like
nothingness
stratum,
of
but
my
kind of
spirit's
in its shape.
free.
New codex entry. Stratum excutitus, emerald.
I'm
Stratum
not going to be
excutitus
getting that. I
confirmed
just wanted to see
present.
what type it was.
Base value 2.45 million. Minimum
Need
sample
this
distance
tubus.
500 meters.
I am void-born,
Here's one.
empty space, infinite expanse, my heart's embrace. I am safe, my ravening soul. I am void-born, the darkness makes me whole. I am void-born, the shore that nothing stays. Infinite space, my wants,
I think Frutex and Aliota both pay pretty well.
my wandering soul.
And they have to pop back up to orbit to
Born, the darkness makes me whole.
Frutex.
In the silence, I belong. In the void,
This is probably the only planet I'm going to deal with, though. Even though there's two other planets that have similar things, this is probably the only one I'm
Sample
going to mess
collection
with.
complete.
I'm not here to grab, sample everything.
Another jump through hyperspace. The curious cat and me.
Speaking of green gas giants, listen to this.
System down for what I need to see. They say it's out here somewhere, one in 1,000 stars. But all I find is ice and stone, dead worlds and empty stars. How many rocks can one girl take? How many frozen spheres? I'm talking to my dashboard now. The cat's the one who hears. Where's my green gas giant? Tell me why. Every scan comes back the same. Brown and blue go by. Why can't I find you? What did I do wrong? The curious cat keeps jumping, but the search goes on and on. Another rocky, barren mess, another icy shell. The galaxy's a comedy, and I'm the joke, oh well. My ship's computer mocks me with every system mapped. Uninhabited, it says again. My patience is nearly snapped. The cat is getting restless now. I swear I hear her sigh. One more boring planet, and I might start to cry. Where's my green gas giant? Tell me why. Every scan comes back the same. Brown and blue go by. Why can't I find you? What did I do wrong? The curious cat keeps jumping, but the search goes on and on. Wait, what's that signal? Could it be spectrum reading? Green curious cat was right to search across the galaxy. I finally found you. Everything's alright. My beautiful green gas giant. You're the perfect size. We never found love, another love, something new.
Yeah, if only I can be that lucky to find a green gas giant. Now this protection stuff, typically for me at least, doesn't resolve until I'm right up on it.
Frutexa acus confirmed present. Base value 7.77 million. Minimum sample distance 150 meters.
150 meters is some over there, some over there, and some over there. So let's see if we can land somewhere here. Landing gear would help. Let's go get the SRV out. You know, I can normally walk 150 meters, but hey, why not? I don't use my SRV very often. Meters matter, so let's try to get to the edge of this thing. Over there.
First partial sample collected.
Check this again. That's a different thing. Maybe the Alyota or Tussock. No. You know, there's some in front of the ship, right next to the ship there. So.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample. Second partial sample collected.
Could have walked over there.
Watch her take flight, breaking free tonight. Through the stars she soars, chasing
Extending the range in that pulse is kind of been very helpful.
her trail.
Especially in finding protection, for me at least.
Fell. She knows what lies ahead. Every warning
Minimum distance
light
reached.
burns red.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Tonight, never looking back in flight, past the danger zone, in the dark alone, finding her own way, living day by day. Asteroids inside, mining
Sample collection complete.
she feels the pull
Run to the top of this hill for a second. Look around.
as fear begins to fade.
Hopefully the Aliota will be near here, but I'm not going to spend much time efforting that.
Never looking back in flight.
That's it. Okay. I'll get back in the ship and fly around a moment, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time looking for that.
In uncharted space she flies, every system a surprise, life forms never seen before, wonders worth the waiting for, making history, setting new worlds, racing through the stars tonight, never looking back.
This grade 5 suit seems to jump better than the other one I had. Would have been handy during the CG. Okay, let's find the ship.
Watch her soar.
Never said I was a good driver for this RV. Might explain one of the reasons I hardly ever use it.
Small heart beating on the console, while a million stars ignite. Your fur electric in the dashboard light. Commander's hand upon your spine as the galaxies align. You watch the nebulae drift by tonight. Smoky guardian of the curious cat. Your purr against the endless black. Tiny sentinel where danger flies. One small soul beneath infinite sky. Through the silence, through the fear, you remain, you're always here. Brave companion, loyal eyes, watching over paradise. Sleeping while the scanners
Let's check over on the hills. See if the Aliota likes hills better.
in the quiet hours before the sun. Your presence holds the darkness back. When alarms begin to scream, you press close against the scenes between your
Aliota tip. What kind of Aliota are we talking about here? That's another cool thing about Lead Observatory.
curious cat.
I was like, kept flying around looking for something and I couldn't see it. All I could find was what I thought was tussock. And the developer of the Bio Insights plugin was in my chat. He goes, you know, if you click on the name of the species, you know, it'll show you a picture. See, this looks very much like tussock. And it just has those balls on the top. So now I'm going to have to look more carefully.
Some battle of sin, unknown the shame.
Some things that I think are tussock, I'm going to have to like actually get up close to and look at.
You stand your ground on trembling paws against the
Slow things down tremendously.
The smallest heart that will not pay.
Pretty sure that's super Texas. What's this over here? It's all the sparse stuff. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Does it land anywhere in this county, though? Probably a pebble down here that's stopping me. So if I hadn't looked at that picture, I would have just flown right by it thinking that's some type of tussock or something. Oh, crap. Let me get rid of that window. There. It's just like the picture. Very helpful.
Endless black, needle bright. One more leap, I'm not turning back.
New codex entry.
You
Alioida
only have
Marcus,
to go
Teal.
150.
Alioida Marcus confirmed present. Base value
Now, we got
7.25
there's some over
million.
there.
Minimum sample distance 150 meters. First partial sample collected.
We'll walk over here and get. I'm not going to take the SRD. Maybe we'll get lucky and find another batch of it. Find all three in the same area. Getting that extended range pulse has really helped. Of course, once you get the first sample, then you don't get confusion between species. So this is the only thing
Minimum
green.
distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample. Second partial sample collected.
There's one. I'll buy some lonesome over there, a bunch over there. So I just need one. I don't care. Look at that. These are too close, and this is far enough.
Minimum distance reached.
Whatever works.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Meters matter when you're doing close distances like that. Nice. Okay.
Sample collection complete.
We got the tubus, the Texan. We just haven't got any Alioda yet. Anything showing up in green? I don't think so. Let me do that pulse one more time. There looked like there might have been.
If I falter, if I'm lost in the unknown, I hear words, never alone in the heart of the storm. A promise I keep, pioneer crusader, still chasing
I don't think so.
fired across
Oh well, I'm not going to worry about the Alioda, I guess. Not the Alioda, I mean the Frutex. My carrier awaits me. How much money I got so far? 199 million credits. Next system en route.
Commander's log, day 2187. course remains steady. Empty space through the window. Lost count of the planets below. Can't remember Earth's gravity. Starting to forget who I
Definitely some life out here, though.
breaking transmission, lost in position, light years behind me. No
Adjusting
one
for
can
jumps.
feel too far from home, too far from home.
Another advantage to having a carrier is I can turn in my data on my carrier. Cartographic data it takes 25% of, but it takes 0% of exobiology data.
Performing now.
It's good because that's where the money's at.
Commander's log day 2190. Radio static.
Since I didn't hear the honk, there's a reason for that.
Star chart
30 bodies. Ugh, that's getting into extreme size where I don't. The return on investment and time-wise, the odds of finding anything. Ugh. But you don't know until you scan it. So first, let's see if anyone else has scanned it for us.
too far from home. Can't find her.
Nope.
Too far from the house beyond.
Normally, I don't check that because there's no one where I go, and there's usually not very many people. But I'm not close to. I'm close to the beaten path to Colonia and Sagittarius A, so there might be
Always moving on.
some traffic through.
Commander's log last entry maybe. Ship's course locked, no turning lately. Stars look different from here. Everything's becoming unclear. Was there ever a mission plan or just
Body 4.
infinity?
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable.
Well, I like sulfur dioxide.
Landable
Now
with
give me one of
atmosphere.
some bios. Don't see any green on that one.
Signal lost.
Oh,
Wake up. Tristifewer is raiding. Forcing 5 victims to suffer through your stream.
oh, welcome in. Thanks for the raid, Christopher. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream.
Body 8C. Methane atmospheric landable with life. That's starting in 1 minute. Codex entry.
Isn't it
Landable
not
with
supposed to
atmosphere.
do that? If you get rated, isn't it supposed to be a
Body 8E.
delay?
Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry. Landable with atmosphere.
CG stuff? Yeah, I haven't done. I'm not doing this CG for this CG. I did the last one. You get the Artemis suit. I'm way out in the black already. Went to a place that had 2 Earth-like moons at the beginning of the stream. If you've never seen anything like that, then I recommend when I'm done streaming to watch the very beginning of the VOD. See it, it's really cool. They're very close together and some good pictures. I didn't discover them, they were already discovered. I just had
Body 6.
noted their location
Wide range.
previously and made it a point to bookmark them so I was in the neighborhood to go see them. And I'm on my way out in the deep, and I passed right by them.
Body 6C. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
I'm just keeping pace with the carrier.
Body 6D.
Actually, the
Ammonia
carrier is,
atmospheric
I'm slowing
landable
down
with
a
life.
lot. The carrier's already jumped and it's
Landable with
waiting for me at the
atmosphere.
next waypoint. It's only one jump away though. Let's see what we have here. We may or may not effort. Okay, we have 5 biological signals on 6C. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible types of life. But 2 things are going to drop off, and I'm willing to bet the Aliota and Concha drop off, leaving just the Pringoidia. There's nothing here of any high value, so I'm not even going to worry about it. It's just not worth my time. Again, over here, 3 bios again. Concha and stuff's going to drop off. That's the higher value stuff. I would say I'd proven I'd go scan them, but I've done that so many times that I know that that's what's going to drop off. So we should just press on. I'm not going to be streaming much longer, though. Appreciate the raid. I think I'm going to wrap up here
Vectors.
when I get to the carrier and turn in.
Maximum velocity engaged.
I don't have that much to turn in. A couple of 100 million credits. Should be about that. We'll see what we find the next jump. Actually, more often than not, where the carrier lands, I sometimes find good stuff.
Scanning now.
$34 bodies. And there is a carrier. My carrier is here. At least it should be. Yeah, the carrier's here.
Scanning through
Anybody been here?
numbers on my screen.
Why, yes, someone has been here.
Comes back, showing what's
What do we got?
unseen. Moving
Ooh, that's no first footfalls either. See, this is what I said earlier. I don't mind if someone, especially when you're out far out, if somebody's previously mapped it, because a lot of times people will map things, but they couldn't land or they didn't land, whether it was in Horizons or what. So sometimes you'll stumble across something like there's life there and it's ammonia atmosphere, so it might be something good. I'll have to FSS it, but
let it shine.
that's the only one I really see. I don't see any green gas giants anyway, but
Counting down,
so you may wonder, why did I target that planet?
breaking virgin.
I targeted it so I can scan it without scanning the entire system.
Charts are running wild. Systems yet unknown.
It would be one of these.
Signal sense.
Body 80.
There it is.
Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
Could be good.
May host a new personal codex entry.
That's all I need to scan.
Landable with atmosphere.
There is no first footfall,
Horizon burns deep inside.
and it has 6 biological signals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 types of life. 2 things are going to drop off. I'm hoping that this protects it doesn't drop off. That's the higher paying one. So let's go map it and see what we got, what we're left with.
Watch the boundaries fall.
8E.
Skies on forever, stretching far and wide. Every new horizon burns deep inside.
What would it be without a loop? Oh. We got it? Come on, slow it down. Okay, I think we got it. Come on, quit saying gravity well. Now, we'll see. I probably may not even go down unless that protects us. That one of the things that we're left with. Simply because I'm lazy and it doesn't pay enough. But if the protects is there, that'll be over 50 million credits. Taking my time. Squeeze in a cup of coffee there, or drink your coffee. Let's go. Where's the sun at? Four probes. Might be able to do it in one. The super duper probes. Yep. Oh, it showed it. Okay, the concha dropped
Body
off. And the
May host a
Aliota,
new
which
personal
is
codex
pretty
entry
typical.
and has high biological value.
But we're going to try to find the protects of Flameses. Let's see.
Re-entry procedures initiated.
Of course.
Orbital navigation system.
Try the flat lens before we go out in the hills.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
It's more challenging to land up there. 19G.
The fail-safe signs, silver trail.
That does not look like Flameses to me. That looks like Tussock.
Curious cat on her steady climb. New worlds waiting, calling to me. I grip the helm, steady breath. Star fields blooming in my view. Every pulse, another test. What inside me will I prove?
Definitely not what I want. Nemesis doesn't always do big patches. You just might find 3 or 4 in a group, and then some more not too far away. And it doesn't show up for me, at least, until I'm right up on it. Sometimes it's better to just get out of the ship and pulse and see what lights up. It's so hard to spot. I'm going to try doing that first. I suspect I'm going to have to go up in the hills, though, to have any real joy. That's why I say it would be very helpful if you could do this from the ship.
Gravity calling, I never gave, never sure, but never look back. Through nebula haze and endless night, every system, every scan, I chase the rising edge of light, riding a path no map began. I'll chart the unseen. That's where I begin.
That's not good. Nothing.
With every scar on the stealing skin, my legends written in the stars. On and on, the journey spins.
That's definitely not it over there, though. Okay, let's go check the hills. Why is that lighting up over there, but it wasn't lighting up from the ship?
I remember when I was afraid to leave. Everything I knew slipping away from me, but something pulled me further than before, past the lines they said I shouldn't explore. Each mile takes me deeper into what I meant to be. The fear gets weaker as infinity sets me free. The void becomes home, where stars guide my way. I'm never alone.
Not yet either.
Endless ballet.
I'm sure that's not it either.
Charts and maps can't show you what I found. In the spaces where there's no familiar sound, every system tells a different tale.
Just go look in the hills here.
Through the silence I can feel the veil. My ship knows the way now, through blackness so bright. No need to stay down when darkness brings light. The void becomes home, where stars guide my way.
Last time I looked for it in hilly terrain, I could not see it. I had to be right up on it. And I actually parked my ship and got out and pulsed, and it was all over the place. I just couldn't see it. So we'll try that method again here in a minute.
They said I'd lose myself out here, but I found truth in emptiness. What once was strange is crystal clear. Now every boundary seems less. The further out I reach today, the more I understand that home's not where we have to stay, but where we make our stand.
Not having much joy with this.
Now I send this message back to you.
That's what shields are for.
From the edge of everything we thought we knew.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking for it. Should be easy. Just look for a place that you can't land.
Every star, every world, curious cats flying far. Curious cats touch the stars.
See that? I saw it flicker. There's something there. What is it?
Never stop, never done. We explore, we explore forevermore, forevermore.
That's it. Is that it? Nope. Yeah, that's it. Now it's gonna land, and hopefully there's another patch of it here, and I just need to find a place to land. In this county would be real helpful.
Scan the sky, chopped away.
Come on.
Mark it down, claim the day. Curious cats flying far. Curious cats touch the stars. One more world, one more jump. Never stop, never done.
That's it. Just look for a place you can land.
In the black, fade
I will never find that area again.
never fade.
But I'm willing to bet it's all over the place here. I just have to.
Legacy
I don't have a clue where it was at.
space, etched in space. One more
Need to find a place to be able to land.
never stop, never done.
Here we go.
We explore forevermore.
Oh, there's a pebble down here, isn't there?
Curious cats, curious cats,
Okay.
curious choir.
This is where the scanner is going to come in handy. 'Cause you can't see the damn things. And they're all over the place right there. I just hope there's more around somewhere. I have to go all over town looking for it. Some there. Some over there. Maybe there's some over there, so we'll start with these guys. Hopefully it's the right stuff.
I feel the thrust
Yeah, it is.
against my spine,
I want to get way over here. Meters matters.
pushing past the danger line.
Now they
Projects
just
of Flam Macy's
just
confirmed
didn't show up
present.
at all until I
Base
was
value
right up on them.
10.33
And if I had, if
minimum
my
sample
comp
distance
scanner hadn't have
150
lit up, I
meters.
wouldn't have noticed them.
First partial sample
But I
collected.
was trying to find a place to land anyway to
Plasma burns bright in the dark.
do this, to send out a pulse here, because I kind of suspected they'd be around here.
Shot must hit its mark.
Where'd they go? There's one.
You can't catch me flying free through the black between the worlds. You can't
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there.
drop me.
Let's go this way, far into this patch.
Girls, I'm alive.
Minimum
Make
distance
sure there's none
reached.
hiding down there.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
I'm hoping that this area is going to be big enough for me to get one sample here and one on the other end of it.
For the bold, not for the slave.
Second partial sample collected.
Engines roar through empty
Doesn't look like it.
space.
Those chunks. Oh, there's some though. We'll go for a walk.
You can't catch me flying free through the black between the
Things we go through for money, right?
can't stop me when the battle flag unfurls. I'm alive. Cold comfort in the captain's chair, but I choose to face what's there. Every jump could
Sample
be
collection
my
complete.
last, but I'm built to fly too fast. You can't catch me flying free through the black between the worlds. You can't stop me, can't stop me when the battle flag unfurls. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Alright, we're done here.
I'm alive.
We'll find our carrier and call it a night.
I'm alive.
Let's see, while we're cruising. Alright. 251 million. That's a good haul for 2.5 hours. Pesky star in the way.
Out here in the silence, charting every stop. The curious cat keeps flying, not sure how.
Okay, nice job there.
1,000 worlds behind.
Don't blame me.
Ice and stone and dust. Still I keep on searching because I must. They said it was a legend, a color no one's seen, but something deep inside me believes in that green. Past another ice world, another barren sphere, I whisper to the darkness, are you near? I'm reaching for the wonder that they say can't be found, flying through forever till I turn this around. there's something rare and sacred worth searching for. And the curious cat keeps purring through the void so wide. Faith is my companion, hope is my guide. I've traveled past a million rocky, lifeless stones, but I won't stop believing I'm not alone. I'm reaching for the wonder that they say can't be found.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
I guess
Thank you
we're
very
heading out
much.
somewhere pointless again.
Till I turn this around.
Okay, let's turn in our money.
Planet makes me more sure there's something
Don't ask me what that song is.
worth
Some AI generated thing.
for.
Not quite what I was searching for.
Before me, chain across the black, the green gas giants calling. I'm never going back. Oh, I found my miracle. I found
Let's go visit Vista Genomics.
my beautiful green
Call Lyft.
Door opening.
That's the one that has freckles.
I'm out here in deep space.
And my frame rate's really crapping.
I boot up the
Sure not.
FSA to find what I want most. Oh, how I long for a world full of greens and blues.
Seems like this is the Epic version. I think the Steam version has a little better frame rate. Hey Tony, welcome in.
At the FSA scan, you can totally see that pointer is sitting exactly where it should be, searching the galaxies for humanity to roam.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh, I see the freaking rocky ice world when it's blatantly about
251 million.
ice world when all we want is bars.
Your money's fine, thank you.
Glowing green gas.
I think where worlds meet or winds meet.
Water worlds glisten under distant skies.
I'd rather you play Elite though. You know, real men play Elite.
They twist and twirl, but they ain't the prize. They're not our pearl. We crave the warmth of a home. We seek a new world of discovery and exciting mystique.
If you guys don't know Tony Curtis, he streams. In fact,
Exactly where
I'll be streaming in a couple of hours.
galaxies for humanity to roam. Somewhere a new population can call home.
Did you not stream? Did I miss it? You didn't stream Elite Friday? Or do you check it out and go, nah, it's too boring?
When all we
Well, your K-pop is pretty good, and that latest video or whatever video you've been doing has been pretty nice. Oh, okay, you did it on Thanksgiving.
will we ever arrive? Staring at screens
Well, I'm going to wrap up though. I'll try to stay awake long enough to
world about
watch you stream. No promises though.
water world shine
I'm already tired. It's 11 o'clock my time, so
dreams. Oh, they call
I'm going to call it here, folks.
in our hearts. We can't
I'll try to swing by though and say hi.
out there. Bobs are the true appeal.
Oh, I guess ads are running anyway. That's a horrible time to end your stream while the ads are running. We want to raid anybody? Who's on tonight? I got raided. I might as well raid somebody. Is Gino streaming? What's he playing? Gino for partner. That was disappointing. Rain. I don't know about. Let's see. Let's see. Is Gino streaming?
This pain is getting old in the vastness of the stars. I'm still searching for my goal.
Yeah, he's streaming. We can raid Gino.
It's blatantly about
I don't think I've ever raided
the FSS scan. You can totally see
Gino, so let's raid Gino.
where it should
Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Let's see, it's Saturday. I know I'll be streaming Monday. I may not stream tomorrow though. I'm gonna try to stream on YouTube. Yeah, he's a sugar daddy for you. Alright, let's go. I'll get this started. 07 people, thanks for coming in and lurking. I just wanted to say, if you managed to make it through the video this far, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It will really help my channel out. Have a great day and thanks for watching.
Searching the stars for a world like home. After explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild. Pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call. Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed. Every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call. Exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, He's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.